And we are live. Hey guys, it's Kyosuke from AnyChat again. Today I have Micaiah. I think that's how you pronounce his stupid name. Hey, hey, introduce
Micaiah.
yourself.
Micaiah.
Yeah,
Micaiah. If you don't know, that's Kellen, aka the One Piece Winker.
Yeah.
Because, he just loves to, fucking deep throat Oda's
I
dick.
want to. I
No, we
want
won't
to
get into
take.
that right
I
now.
want to take the Gatling gun up my ass.
we also have Lucas.
Did you call me Mucus?
Maybe.
That is your new nickname, and you will love it.
Hello, it's Mystic Savage, also known as Lucas. I'm here again, like always. I'm pretty much always here, except for that one time where I had to leave early because I was sick. But whatever.
He actually had a booty call, but we don't talk about it. And we have Alex.
Alex, hey.
Alex, hey.
Okay, so we've been randomly just talking about BS stuff in Naruto before this call started, so I think we should continue. So yeah, I
Wait,
think
someone
Naruto should create a
someone share
Shounen
this
Again
link in
of all
the community or something, or just in general.
oh, I shared a link to this already.
Okay.
So yeah, back to, is Hinata a good Hyuga? The answer to that is no when compared to Neji. But when Neji's dead and all the other members
anime
of her...
says it itself.
I like how Neji in tuning exams is like, Hinata, we can't fight. I will hurt you. All the other members
Anime
of her...
says that she got wrecked. So fuck
Like-
Hinata.
Hinata's like, okay, I know you're stronger than me, but I have to fight you. And Neji's like, I don't want to hurt you. I have nothing against you. I have something against the main family, but not you. Please forfeit. Hinata's like, no, I gotta fight you. Neji's like, please forfeit. I really don't want to hurt you. And then Hinata says something, and it makes Neji snap, and he just starts wailing on her. Right? It was something along the lines of, my case isn't sadder than yours. And then Neji just goes in for the blood. And then and then Guy Sensei comes in and saves Hinata.
Wait. Hold on. I just want to say something about the Boruto manga.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
The whole thing about the Boruto manga that really annoys me is that it completely negates one of the lessons in Naruto, or one of the main purposes of Naruto, the original series. Naruto essentially is the child of prophecy, right? He's supposed to bring world peace, correct?
I guess.
Don't
Tell
we know
Beast.
by now not to trust prophecies?
Because it literally says, Jiraiya's like, when he's talking to Pain, and he's like, I know you'll find the answer, or whatever, Naruto. Like, he starts believing him, and everyone starts believing that he's gonna fulfill Jiraiya's dream of having the world live in harmony. Yeah, that doesn't happen at all. Naruto's dead now. He didn't do shit.
Now we got this teenage emo faggot that's in the middle.
So now we just completely negated everything, like post Shippuden.
But didn't Shippuden do that to Part 1? Like, if we're gonna go there, every time there's a new part, there's stuff that gets completely ignored in the older parts.
So basically, Pain is right about Naruto. Pain was right that the cycle of people hating each other is never gonna end.
Well, that's because in reality it wouldn't end. Even if Naruto killed all the evil people in the world, evil people again would still rise. People who are angry would still rise.
No, but that was literally the whole point of that arc. The whole point of that arc was getting Pain to believe that Naruto would somehow find the answer to true everlasting peace. That was why they had that whole deep conversation. But that's just completely non-existent now. It's almost like when Neji had that whole thing with Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Neji was like, "Oh, you can't change your destiny. People were born to be great."
Oh, by the way, Chris has joined the call. Hey, Nathan.
Hey, Nathan.
He muted himself. Want to know why? It's because we haven't said Yuma is trash yet.
Anyway, let me continue. It's like the whole thing with fucking Neji, where they were talking about Destiny, And Neji is like, people, you can't choose your destiny. People are born to be great. People, like all that shit. Neji was so right about that because at first they make you believe that Naruto isn't really anything special, and that he changed his destiny from being a failure to being
Let
like.
me just stop you right there. By definition, Naruto is still a failure. He didn't become anything higher than a Genin for like 5 years.
No, but anyway, what
Anything special at all is because he has a friggin' demon fox sealed in him.
anything. My point is, Neji was right because come to find out in Shippuden, Naruto was destined for greatness because he's a fucking child of prophecy, and his parents are like the two most fucking OP ninja ever in the village.
Okay.
Well, not his mom, but
Okay, so even if Naruto didn't have the Nine Tails, and his dad taught him to use teleportation, I think he would have lost on the bridge.
on the
Here's
bridge.
why: the bridge with Zabuza and Haku.
Oh, all right.
Here's why: even if he did use the teleportation, get out, he still would have gone back for Sasuke, and Haku would have KO'd him, and there would have been no Nine Tails to wake him up. There would have been no Nine Tails to save Naruto. Haku would have gone and assisted Zabuza. Kakashi dies. So does Sakura, and so does that bridge builder, and Naruto ends right there. If he didn't have the Nine Tails. That's
Would've been
exactly
better than
how...
what we got. To be
And
honest.
Naruto just becomes Zabuza, the traveling demon.
So when Neji says you can't change your destiny, he's right. Like every lesson that was taught in Naruto is just completely ignored.
That's because apparently they were 13 and didn't know what they were talking about.
It's fucking butchered so badly.
That's
Balls
just
haven't
because...
dropped yet.
So, like, we still have one viewer, and we're dissing Naruto, so they must be a hater. They gotta be, if they're still listening.
I like this guy.
Okay, so what I was gonna say is, when I was talking about Yamcha and Kiba earlier, and Yamcha was one of the most powerful humans, right? And it's like he just gets abused, along with Krillin. Tien actually does stuff for reasons unknown. Like, okay, so Krillin gets exploded by Frieza from Frieza pointing his finger, right? Yamcha gets suicide bombed, right? Tien, like, he apparently can tri-beam Cell when he's not stronger than Yamcha or Krillin, and Yamcha and Krillin can't do anything themselves.
He's a lot stronger than Yamcha.
Yamcha, it was said to be equal to Krillin and Tien several times throughout the entire series. He's not as equal now because currently Tien's the strongest human. Because he's the only one that keeps training. Because Krillin became a police officer, but Tien wants to keep getting stronger, which won't happen because he's human.
Yamcha stopped training ever since the Namek saga.
No, he stopped training because he trained with Kinkai.
Yeah, but
He trained for the androids. He trained for the androids.
Yeah,
He
got raped by Android 20.
He got raped by Dr. Gero, yes. And that is when any respect for Yamcha was lost by most of the fans. Like, it was sad when he got blown up by the Cybermen, because during that arc it was sad. Like, Chaozu and Yamcha dying was really sad. Right?
it was more pathetic than it was sad.
Shh, I felt bad for Chaozu and Yamcha.
I felt bad for Chaozu. Yamcha, like, he got killed by a Cyberman. That's sad.
He was wrecking the Cybermen. He just thought he killed it, but it didn't die. And while he talked
He was
smack
gonna
and
get
jumped
wrecked
out,
by Nappa anyway, even if he did survive.
Yeah.
Nappa destroyed everyone. So, like, according to the, if Kami had fused with Piccolo at the beginning, Piccolo supposedly could have soloed. And I'm just like, do you know how much stuff they could have avoided?
Yeah, why didn't he just do that?
Like, I don't care if the Dragon Balls aren't there. You don't need to wish anyone back.
Kioske, I think your mic cut off.
This was still early Piccolo, so he was so a dick.
Yeah, your mic cut off, dude. So we're gonna continue with a different topic. Kelly, you got anything?
I don't know.
Alex, you got anything? let's talk about Fate. Fate's good, right?
Yes.
Talk about Fate.
Yep.
That. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be me and Alex's fandom.
Yep.
I personally think Hunter x Hunter is better, but that's just me.
Those be fighting
Hunter
words,
is
mate.
much longer. Fate is all individual stories.
I
Well,
I don't think Fate is bad though. Fate's actually really good. Fate, Full Metal Alchemist, and Hunter x Hunter are all like high tier.
I would agree. That
So,
said, I never really got into HXH, but I don't know. I've been watching FMA again, actually.
Kroll needs to take
So-
out Hisoka, I'm just saying.
Most of the people here don't keep up with Hunter x Hunter, so let's not get into Hunter x Hunter right now.
how about Hunter x Hunter needs to stop going on hiatus? That's what it needs to stop doing. I don't care if you haven't seen it. It just needs to stop. Because like I don't even watch that, and it kind of frustrates me.
It's because
Like-
Togashi has back problems.
No,
That's
that's not the real reason.
I heard he just plays Dragon Quest all day.
No, that's not the real reason
He's
either.
also writing Tokyo Ghoul, so
He had a an interview where he explains why his series gets into so many hiatuses. It's
Oh.
actually pretty sad, so.
I see.
But
So
yeah, it is kind of frustrating to have constant hiatuses, especially
honestly,
when it's actually really good.
like if he should just end an arc and then leave it at that arc, and like try to resolve something in that arc if he's gonna do that. Like if you understand what I mean, like not resolve the entire series, but if you're going to go on hiatus, resolve something in the arc. That way, the audience feels satisfied for a little bit.
Just imagine if like shitty series did that though. Like, just imagine like
Did
like
die.
you're reading like Naruto or Bleach, and then like
Haven't
And then, like,
haven't
it
Haven't
goes on
noticed-
hiatus for 2 years, and then the first chapter back is just horrible, and then it goes back on hiatus.
Okay, I was about to say, but Bleach and Naruto both went on hiatus at one point. Because
Not for several years though.
yeah, that's true, but it was a period of time.
And I also wouldn't consider either of those shitty.
Like at least the beginning of Naruto.
I mean,
Yeah,
Like honestly, I wouldn't diss the beginning of Naruto at all.
well, the
I
beginning
like
of
part
Naruto,
one
fine.
Naruto.
Like, because when you say Naruto, I'm thinking Naruto Part 1. Like, if that went on hiatus and came back, I would have been pissed. If
No,
it
I'm
left
talking,
us-
I'm talking about Shippuden, more so the Fourth Great Ninja War.
Oh no, that's a pile of shit.
That arc, oh my god.
Oh my god.
That arc, and the Fullbring arc has to be like my least favorite arcs.
You just don't like the Fullbringer arc because he didn't keep his Fullbringer powers.
No, it's just a bad arc.
It's not even that bad.
It's
It's an explanation arc, and it was an arc to bring Ichigo back.
it's pretty.
Like, it's still better than most of the filler arcs.
It's a
All of
that
not
arc.
all of,
That arc is one big plot device.
and a lot of arcs aren't in shows.
Not really, no.
Yes, there are quite a few arcs that are used as plot devices in other shonens.
Yeah, but it's still. But I'm not talking about other. I'm not saying like.
But you said no when I asked you. But is that not like a lot of other arcs? You said no, right? I'm just saying that was what my point was. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Okay? That I was just saying other shows have done this.
But that's my whole point basically. Is not what I'm trying to put it into words. I'm not saying that other arcs from other series aren't bad because they do. I'm just talking about the Fullbring arc specifically. I don't like that arc for several different reasons, and one of them is just that
I don't like the arc because
it's
the
a
main
big
villain
plot
was
device.
shit.
I like Ruruka. I really like Ruruka. I
Oh,
really like Ruruka.
I bet you really, really like Haruka. Too bad she kills herself.
Not only that, but the arc just wastes your time. Honestly, it's essentially like 7 months of like preparing Ichigo for full bring powers just for him to get it taken away.
But technically speaking, isn't that like the first arc of Bleach, when Ichigo just loses his powers after training in like killing hollows for like 6 months? Because that's what happens.
The first arc of Bleach wasn't that good either. It was average.
I like the beginning arc of Bleach because it was really fun.
I liked his sword.
And all it was for most of it is just Ichigo hunting down hollows.
Really? Because there's a lot of fun. Well, have you read the manga for the beginning? No, you haven't. Okay, well, in the manga, it's really fun at the very, very beginning of the series because there's a lot of weird character interactions.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, like, and also there's little things that characters say in the background just make it hilarious. For example, Chizuru, the lesbian, is
Wait,
amazing.
do you mean fucking Kubo drew backgrounds?
No, I find the comedy of Bleach like kind of just bland. Like I don't know, Bleach doesn't make me laugh in comparison to a lot of other series I read.
Bleach makes me laugh significantly more than something like Naruto did. Because Naruto was like fart jokes. One Piece gets so slapstick stupid, I'd rather just sit down and watch Looney Tunes.
One Piece gets hilarious. So
No, One Piece is really funny at times, but I prefer even the comedy of Fairy Tail more than Bleach.
I vomited in my mouth a little bit about there. God, please go back to One Piece. God.
Not. At least I didn't make an investment into Fairy Tail. I mean, come on.
Oh my God! I can't believe you said that to me.
I'm sorry, Bleach isn't really a funny series.
God! Oh my God! I'm like disgusted. That's amazing that you said that, though. God, I'm writing that down. Okay, Oh my God. Whew.
Fuck it, SAO is funny. Nah, I won't go that far.
SEO isn't even funny. I
It's
was.
not.
And I'd argue that I didn't really find Fairy Tail funny. I found it really stupid at times. Like the jokes aren't nearly as well pulled off as in like DBZ or One Piece though. Like not nearly at all.
Wait, are you talking about DBZ or Dragon Ball? Because DBZ, the comedy isn't nowhere near as good as.
DBZ isn't a comedy.
It is
DB was more of a parody than its second season was. Than its sequel was, like DBZ. But like when I say DBZ, I refer to the entire franchise as a whole.
Dragon Ball, like the franchise, is a comedy. It's comedy.
Dragon Ball Z isn't a comedy.
What?
Actually, it is. If you go on any site, it will say Dragon Ball Z is sub-genre as comedy.
Just stupid.
Z and Dragon Ball are the same fucking series. It's basically just part 1 and part 2, like Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I've just been muted for like the last.
Z, you try to be serious at some points, though. That's why. I mean, there were serious moments in Dragon Ball. Don't get me wrong. Because there was. Like when Krillin died for the first time.
When Krillin died? Yeah, that was hilarious.
I was talking about seriousness, but okay.
Yeah, I'm just joking.
So yeah, the humans okay, so you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna get into DBZ. Anyone plug their ears who doesn't want to hear this. I really want since Vegeta said anyone can be a god, I want a superhuman god now. Like
a human god?
Yeah, I'd like one.
Oh, no.
I mean,
that'd be cool, but the humans are just like massively shafted.
Yes, but pretty much Cell Saga, like Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, Piccolo, and Piccolo's not a human, but if you know what I mean. I'm just saying the Z fighters that are not Saiyans are so much more powerful than the initial Saiyans were.
Krillin should become a human god and then becomes like Buddha.
I was actually going to say Tien because Tien's the only one that actually trains, but okay.
I think Krillin's more likable than Tien though.
He is. Krillin is more likable than Tien. Tien talks a lot of trash, and he shouldn't. He talks more trash than Krillin and Yamcha combined, and Tien thinks he's hot stuff. He really does. Whereas Yamcha and Krillin will be like, nah, I'm not fighting that. I'm good. I'm good. Like, Yamcha and Krillin know their limits. Tien keeps wanting to fight people. And I'm like, Tien, please, sit down. Let someone else do it. Just not you. Just not the humans.
I really want a Namekian god.
Namekian god would be cool. Especially, like, honestly, I don't understand.
Piccolo is one of my favorite characters, and he just gets shafted after Android Saga.
Poor Piccolo. Everyone likes Piccolo.
Piccolo is one of the best characters.
He's more likable than Vegeta. Honestly, okay. As a villain, I can understand how you like Vegeta, but as a hero, I don't understand how you can like Vegeta until after the end of Cell Saga. Like, that's the only time.
He's
like,
a good character.
He's such a jerk up until the end of the Cell Saga. That's the only time he has redeeming qualities at all. The rest of it, he's just blaming Kakarot for all his life problems. All of them.
The Android Saga, you said?
Yes, everything is Kakarot's fault, though, for Vegeta. Why Vegeta feels like he's trash. Why, Goku's son is better than him.
Vegeta actually develops a lot, especially in the Buu Saga, where he has a whole speech where he finally accepts that.
Did you not hear what I'm saying? Until the end of the Cell Saga, he had no redeeming qualities. He has redeeming qualities post him caring about Trunks.
Yeah.
Like, that's the for asshole Vegeta to the goof that he is in Super.
Not only that, but Vegeta's attitude, like, people like him because he's just badass sometimes, even though he gets it right.
Okay, my favorite line from Vegeta is in Revival of Frieza, when Frieza's like, "I'll let you be my second in command," and Vegeta's like, "God dang, I want to take that offer." Ooh, I want to take it. I want to take it. I want to kill Kakarot and take it, but I can't. And he's like, I could never be under someone again who killed the Saiyans. Like, that was the line I like from Vegeta. Because he's like, I want to kill Kakarot, and I want to be second in command under Frieza.
They're really good for more friends now anyway, so.
Yeah.
Vegeta will piss on current Vegeta. I'm not saying power-wise, I'm saying personality-wise.
Personality-wise, Vegeta currently would say, "What's wrong with you, current Vegeta?" Like Vegeta, like
How
you take a different.
How dare you play Limbo?
Like current Vegeta at talking to Saiyan Saga Vegeta. Oh my God! You mated with a human. Disgusting. You joined that fool Kakarot. What?
I actually like what they're doing with Vegeta stuff, like how they're giving him like a student and stuff.
He's a goof. I hate it.
He's not even that goofy. He's just there to get beat up so Goku can look good.
No, he's talking about how Vegeta like plays Limbo now and looks does a lot more gag stuff.
It's because Vegeta doesn't feel like killing everyone anymore.
That's more like he's just fitting into the group now.
Yes, but
like now he's not an outcast anymore.
Because at the beginning of the Trunks saga, Yamcha, Tien, and all the other Z fighters are looking at Vegeta like 3 years later in the Cell saga and Android saga, they're still looking at Vegeta like
But anyway, we've been on DVD Naruto for a long time.
Yes, and you know who still hasn't said anything? Chris. Chris, stop watching Fit Naruto porn, please. Please talk.
Hey,
he got awake. He got awake to Hinata.
Oh,
That's his waifu. I don't get it, but that's his waifu.
It's boobs. Like, apparently Hinata's boobs can, grow 3 sizes every single time she appears on screen.
And then shrink in Boruto
Yes.
massively.
I don't understand Hinata's. I don't know. Maybe she wears padding. Or maybe it's just actually been Naruto Shadow Clone the entire time.
That was pretty creepy. Hinata died in part 1. It's just been a shadow clone of Naruto.
I would love that.
It would make sense for why she stuck with him.
You just no, you're just like he comes home one day, and then it's like, sorry Naruto, I have to kill you. Then Hinata just reveals herself to be Aizen.
Aizen, please enjoy this illusion.
Did you see the picture where Toby takes off his mask and it's actually Aizen?
Yes.
That is one of my favorite.
I see the where he takes off the mask and it's Goku.
I see one where Toby is the ramen guy.
Yes. Honestly, but
that was an actual theory.
I love when the character reveals are just actually Aizen. Who else could it have been this entire time? And Chris. Oh man, Aizen.
Aizen. If there was a shonen version of the Avengers, Aizen would basically be Loki.
It was actually me this entire time. So imagine if like everything was held by DBZ logic. Like all the other shonen. Like you just get so strong, but then you remember you're not a Saiyan, then you'd suck.
Apparently Goku could do
That's kind of what happened in Fairy Tail.
Apparently Goku could do faster than light sit-ups.
I believe it.
Because in the newest DBS episode, he did like more than 1 trillion sit-ups in 54 seconds.
I think they're just salty that Superman beat his ass in both death battles.
Honestly, Goku's probably going to become stronger than any Superman, except maybe Prime 1 million.
Because Silver Age sneezed away a galaxy. Solar system.
No, a solar system. But
solar system.
But the most powerful being in DBS is a multi-universal.
Yeah. He's the 12 Universe King, and Beerus and Champa are terrified.
Assuming
Goku, they're gonna introduce an omniversal thing, and it's gonna keep going from there.
Assuming Goku can reach anywhere near that power by the end.
Goku can't even beat Beerus though right now.
Yeah, but obviously Goku's gonna get stronger. He's gonna surpass.
These villains are just becoming ridiculous. I hate them all. I like Beerus, but fucking multi-universal being.
So apparently,
this is Saint Seiya.
Fuck
Dragon Ball Super. I hate it.
In Cell Saga, Cell could have destroyed the entire solar system with a single Kamehameha. He said so.
Not a single Kamehameha. That was like 110.
That he's Solar Kamehameha is a super Kamehameha that can destroy multiple planets.
Yeah.
So like, he can theoretically, but you see, there's a problem with that since all the worlds are in different locations.
It's a casual planet buster, so I don't mind that.
Science in DBZ doesn't make any sense. Remember how Vegeta used the Final Flash?
Yes.
If you used to actually do that in real life, you send the planet out orbit.
You remember when Piccolo blew up the moon?
Mm-hmm.
And the water currents and everything was normal?
Yep.
Oh. God. Piccolo, please.
You can't really blame Dragon Ball because no fictional story really uses 100% scientific facts. Because if they did, everything would just be way too complicated.
So, if Piccolo had used special beam cannon on top of using his little shadow clone jutsu thing that he can do now, versus the Frost guy, couldn't he have won by just shooting him in like the shoulder or something, or like the chest, like special beam cannon, and just pierce through everything. Because his special beam cannon should be so ridiculous right now. Like, because he's very powerful now.
We
So
don't even know how strong Piccolo is.
I love how that's Piccolo's signature move, but he barely uses it.
it takes too long.
Yeah, he has to charge like 5 minutes.
Yeah, like that. It's way too long to use the pack.
Except when he's fighting Cell.
Shh.
Am I the only one who noticed that plot hole?
Shh. Yamcha, Tien, and like Krillin, they all did stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's actually not canon. I think in the manga they didn't help. Only Vegeta did.
Yeah, I think so too. But in the anime, that's a massive plot hole. He instantly does it.
Yes.
Why does Goku sometimes like charge his Kamehameha and then sometimes he just doesn't?
In God form, I think he charged it really, really fast. Like, but
No,
in
sometimes he just does it though. Like sometimes
Oh,
he
you mean like instant transmission Kamehameha?
yeah, but there's been several times where he gets the same result, but sometimes he's just like Kame, like he does the whole like that, and then other times he just blasts it.
I think the longer he holds it, the more powerful it gets. That's supposed to be what it does, because you're holding the key longer. But it's DBZ.
I'm pretty sure Vegeta still has to charge the Final Flash.
Vegeta just does Finaru Fudashu. That's how it's pronounced in Japanese.
It's weird because all of the DBZ like villains and stuff, they let you charge up your attacks when they could legitimately do something about it.
No, but if you're like, oh, Rip Kellen, he just left. Well, I mean, if you're like Frieza, you could just death beam Vegeta in the chest.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, honestly, if Frieza just did that more often, just death beam people and before they can charge up, he'd be so much better. Like, Goku, right before, he goes into Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, just death beam. Right there. Boom. Instead of saying, what's this? Super Saiyan with blue head eye. That's legitimately what he says.
DBZ is more specific about how Ki works now, though, because apparently, when it comes to Ki, the only reason why Goku can take a lot of the hits he gets is because he has his Ki defense on. If he's not using Ki and he gets hit by a really hard attack, he'd be fucked up.
Like when Beerus sneezed and destroyed that planet.
Because
Vegeta and Goku were like, we would have died if that hit us, because their guards weren't up.
because apparently when Whis caught Goku with like a sneak attack, it really hurt because he wasn't using any Ki at that moment. So Ki actually means a lot in Dragon Ball.
That's why Hit wasn't focusing on defense Ki. That's why he got wrecked. They said because Vegeta's like, if we were to hit him a couple times, he would go down because he's not using defense Ki. But Vegeta still got wrecked. That's what happens when you can time stop and then do 64 palms faster than the speed of light.
Dragon Ball is just ridiculous, but you can't live without it.
Oh man, if Dragon Ball wasn't around, partially the anime industry would probably take a major hit. Actually, since this is an anime discussion, how do you feel about Ghost in the Shell being adapted by an American studio with Scarlett Johansson being the Colonel?
They got the rights to it, so I've only seen the first Ghost in the Shell though. So, I guess I'm not immediately put off by it. ScarJo is a pretty good actress, so
Yeah.
I don't have any initial problem with it.
No, I don't really have. with anime movies, I think the constant worry is that every anime adaptation, like movie adaptation, is just gonna be Dragon Ball Evolution. I think that's
That's
the initial
actually
fear.
um, you know what's funny about that is when I was a little kid, my dad bought it, right? Because I
Mm.
asked him to, because I knew Dragon Ball, right? And that's what actually got me to watch the anime, Dragon Ball Evolution.
Ugh, kill yourself.
So yeah, when I was very little, that's what got me because it just came out on DVD and it was already $5. That's how bad it was, just to put it into perspective. Um, so yeah, so literally, there was a point in my life where I was watching Dragon Ball Z all the time when I was like 10 or 11, and my mom goes like, because life stuff happened, so I stopped watching after Frieza saga. I already explained, right? And
Yeah.
my mom goes, "Hey, what happened to that one guy with the spiky hair who did the hand thing that sounded like Kame?" And I'm like, "You remember Goku?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's his name." Because my sister did this literally a couple months ago, right before I started, rewatching some of the DBZ. She's like, "Who's that one guy who charges up that blue thing in his hand?" And I'm like, "Oh God, here we go."
uh, what would your guys' opinions be on a cinematic universe based on an anime franchise?
So long as it's faithful, but at the same time introducing new stuff that isn't completely terrible, I think it's fine.
So like,
I agree.
Because like the Death Note Japanese cinematic universe, from what I understand, it's actually quite well good.
are you talking about the Japanese movies?
Like I said, the Japanese Death Note cinematic universe, from what I understand, is quite good.
When I mean cinematic universe, I'm talking about like having like let's say you have like Naruto and stuff.
Oh God, I don't think Naruto would do well on the big screen.
No, I'm just using this as an example. But like
I know what you
like something like Naruto, but then it has like core Naruto stories, but then it also has like movies about Orochimaru and like Itachi and like branching off of the core story and like focusing on individual characters, but still having cameos. Um,
That's again, as long as it stays, somewhat faithful to the material, as while bringing in new stuff.
do,
It
do you
isn't
think
complete trash. I think it'd be fine. I
do,
have no problem with
do you think any anime franchise could successfully pull that off, like DBZ or something?
it. The problem with a DVZ live adaptation movie is that there is so much content that it'd be hard to fit it in. Like you need two movies just to get to like the first world tournament. For like not the first world, you know what I mean, but like the first one in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
Like also, you need to find like an 11-year-old who wants to play Goku. Oh, hey, look, Kira's here. Hey, Kira.
Hello.
You literally came in on the last dying legs of this call, but okay. We're talking about live adaptations of anime and how they could potentially be successful.
I am
Um,
not. I've seen successful ones, but a lot of them are shit. Just saying.
I'm pretty sure that's fairly common knowledge at this point. Could you imagine seeing a live-action Yu-Gi-Oh?
Eh,
All right, all right, guys. What about live action FMA?
I think
could work. That could work, honestly.
That's
pull that off, but I'd be concerned about the homunculus. That aspect of the series is weird, and you know how like the public audience is about weird stuff.
I feel
Like-
ya.
Like that's my only relative concern. That and like maybe portraying portraying the gate.
I can see. Well, I can see Fate working well.
Um, let's see.
I could see extra working better than regular Fate Student, mainly because you can end extra any of the weeks.
Well, with Fate, you can You could literally do movies based on all the characters, and then like have like an Avengers type thing where it all builds up to like the Holy Grail War.
It's not really Fate's style though.
Yes,
Like literally the only Fate character who's gotten a backstory work is Saber.
and that's because hers is really complicated.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you
it-
have freaking spheres that hold up the world. You have freaking parallel dimensions. It's
But remember, this is an adaptation, though, so it could put in a lot of original content.
But like I said,
well,
I think Extra would be the best for live action adaptation. Not CCC, but original Extra, because you can end it on the weeks, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's also because CCC is weird.
Yes. You can have the little references, because they do have little references in Extra, like most of Fate does, with like the bookshelves and things. You can have the funny character interactions because the cast isn't that big. It's big, but not that big. Like per movie, like say the movie was like first movie's like the first 3 weeks, right? That would be the cast isn't relatively that big. You have like a couple of NPCs. You have Shinji and his servant. You have Rin and her servant. Leo gets introduced for like 5 minutes. Yeah, and then you have Hakuho.
Yep.
So honestly, I think they would go probably male and then Nero, like they usually would do.
Well,
I can't.
like, well, we already know that it's narrow for Last Order next year, and it's probably going to be male.
It's actually both.
Did Kiyoya literally come in, not say anything, and leave?
His mic is broken.
I don't believe that.
He was speaking. He said he was speaking to us the entire time, and we didn't respond to him.
Something just reeks bullshit.
Okay. At least he tried this time. If you call that trying, if you go on the assumption he isn't, lying. Anyways, yeah. Let's see. What could work?
Maybe Pokemon, but that's iffy.
I'm just concerned at how they're gonna CGI the Pokemon.
Well, that in the world for Pokemon is too big for the sort of the whole purpose of it is a giant exploration thing. You wouldn't be able to explore it even if you gave them 2.5 hours. You get what I'm saying?
But that's what Origins tried to do.
Yeah, but Origins wasn't necessarily exploring the world. It goes under the assumption that you already kind of know.
Yes. I called BS on Charizard Mega Evolving like that, but that's okay. I was literally not expecting that at all. I was like, wait, what? Really? Was this really all just a setup just to promote Mega Evolution? Come on. Oh.
It's still very entertaining though. The Origin.
Yes, I just wish it wasn't, because you can beat Mewtwo. I wish it wasn't Mega Evolution. Also, especially, can't Mewtwo learn Fairy type moves now?
Yeah.
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 I'm trying to think of other anime franchises that could have a cinematic universe.
Beyblade. I think Gundam or Evangelion could potentially have one, but Evangelion's really, really weirdly. I think Rebuild maybe.
All right. I think it would be better off if we go. What anime do you think would translate well to the big screen before we go full on cinematic universe?
Translate well?
Yeah. Because certain things just, well, making a live action movie just isn't a good idea. Right? And basically, you need to be able to actually make a live action movie for something and for it to not be inherently terrible before you can make a cinematic universe for it and make it serialized. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's weird because anime is most anime are just so outrageous, like in terms of like the personalities or different characters that it's hard to like build. Like for Shonen especially, it's really hard to build cinematic universes or just movies out of them because the character, like Goku as a character could not translate well from anime to like big screen. He's just too stupid to Goku. So
Yes.
maybe Darker Than Black.
I was actually thinking the same thing, to be honest. But only season 1. Season 2 would not translate well because season 2 is really weird. And even at the end of season 1, it gets weird. But you can explain season 1 with some good old-fashioned, you didn't see anything.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm not like I don't remember too much from Darker Than Black. Isn't it mostly just about Hey?
That's just the first part of the first half is mainly about hey, just doing stuff. The latter half, like the plot kicks in, and that's where it gets really, really weird and really, really complicated, really, really fast. So that's why I was like, yeah, it works. Because honestly, the ending of the first season, I need to go back and watch Darker Than Black, all of it, to be honest, because the ending will just be like, wait, what? There's time travel. There's his sister being inside him this entire time. Don't take that out of context. There's people dying for reasons. There's a talking cat. Like I said, there's just a lot of things going on. So yeah. Also, the ending would just leave you so pissed if the movies were to like follow the thing.
Yeah,
But,
I'm just trying to think of series that are too goofy for live action adaptation.
what is
This-
that?
Yeah, Darker Than Black is like the first thing that comes to mind. I have to like really think about this stuff.
Well, even if these would actually translate really well to live action because it's not fantastical. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's like sci-fi tech, but it's nothing that's too outrageous, basically.
I was going to say, people, all the other studios are already doing it. I was going to say maybe potentially one of the Mecha or Gundam series, like not the Shonen Gundam, because the Shonen Gundam, no, some of the normal, more army-based Gundams, like Iron Blooded Orphans, would probably adapt pretty well, except there's this one guy who has like 30 wives because he has a harem, and crew is his wives. Yeah, Iron Blooded Orphans. It's essentially if a harem main character actually went out and married all his girls. That's essentially what it's like. That character.
I don't know how you guys will take this, but I was thinking maybe a Gurren Lagann movie.
Up until Kamina dies, reasonable. After that, heck no. There is no way that's working after Kamina dies. Because after Kamina dies, Simone gets uber depressed and no one wants to see that for a movie. And then there's weird stuff. And then there's weirder stuff. And then there's talking heads.
I could see it being like, oh my god, I could see that being directed by Michael Bay. No. Oh, I just get myself up.
Michael Bay's
Explosions everywhere.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Transformers. What are you talking about? He doesn't have time for no Gurren Lagann.
He ruined Gurren Lagann. Zack Snyder would actually make really good scenes, but for storytelling, I don't know. Let's see what else. I can't really think of. I would say Tokyo Ghoul, but yeah.
Let's see. I'm gonna pull up my anime list actually and take a look at that.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
You guys should use Hummingbird.
Do Rara.
No, too much narrative.
Mm.
narrative is very, 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 very hard to translate onto a movie screen with live action actors. Trying to think. Card game anime.
Well, I think the obvious choice. I think what everybody will probably want to see is a DBZ, a good DBZ movie.
I could potentially seeing them just do the first world tournament and just jump. Because I can't see them doing the stuff in between. I really can't.
I can see them doing movies based on the future timeline.
Trunks' timeline would actually work. Because the story can start with Trunks. And you can see him... Actually, yeah, it can start with the Z-Fighters being killed by the androids.
Yeah, but that's basically... That's going on the assumption that you already know what Dragon Ball Z is.
Yeah.
And usually when they make live adaptations, it's like 50% for people who know the series, and then the other 50% it's like try to introduce new fans.
The only reason I'd say even Trunks' past works is because Trunks' past is actually like a common thing, in popular media.
Yeah.
So, let's see. I was gonna say Black Bullet, but there's too many little girls. So, have you seen Sword of the Stranger?
No.
Okay, well, Sword of the Stranger, I think it's a movie. It's an animated movie, and it could actually work as live action.
Oh, Berserk. Berserk could work.
Berserk would not work with that rapey ending.
Okay, just take out the rape, it'll be okay.
Take out the rape, it'll be okay. That's my new quote this year.
It's funny, too, because there are several rape scenes in Berserk.
Yes.
There's literally scenes where, like, demonic horses rape people. It's ridiculous.
To a whole new level.
I'm not joking.
I understand why the anime death battle community likes it so much. Fetish confirmed.
So there's so much rape for no reason. I mean, I get it's supposed to be a serious story, but there's an unnecessary amount of rape.
Oh, Batum.
Batum, yeah, Batum could.
Batum, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
I thinking of rape made me think of Batum.
Batum has rape too.
But none of it's successful. All of it is off screen if it is successful.
It's true.
Because so the rape in Batum, main girl gets almost raped 3 times, which leads to her hatred of men, right? There's that little boy who is a rapist, murderer. He raped and killed 3 adult women, and he's 12.
Are you talking about what was his name? Something with a K.
He's the psychopath who fought MC, the main character.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that the kid who got his nuts grabbed by his dad?
Yes, because his dad was an abusive psychopath. All you have to do is just take out the sexual aspects and just make him a murderer.
He fucked corpses.
Yes.
That's it.
You can take out the sexual aspects and it still works, though.
Yeah, it does.
So, like, you can take that out. You can put in the implied rape for the girls, for the girl backstory. Because that actually that's in movies and all the stuff all the time, implied stuff like that. Yeah, but other than that, yeah, like the action scenes are somewhat believably able to be put on the big screen these days. The main character isn't an idiot, but he is a video game loser who actually has a very good figure for someone who just sits and plays video games all day and eats and plays video games. I want to be able to do that.
I do that.
It's because he's main guy.
He's more attractive than that girl, by the way. To be honest, all she has really going for her is her boobs. Her eyes are far apart. She has a big head. She's weird.
You sound like Lucas now.
Yes, I'm talking about comparing their physical attractions. Main character is out of her league, to be honest. But he's a loser, so it doesn't count.
He looks he looks fine in the anime to me.
I'm saying the main character looks better than the girl. Himiko's meh. She's weird looking. She looks like an alien, to be honest.
Is it her like character in the game in Alien or something shit like that?
Yes, it is. It is. It's a non-human, and there's a reason for that, obviously.
Oh, makes sense.
But yeah, no. The point of her character is that she's not supposed to be pretty. That's why her friend says you have a big rack. You have that going for you at the beginning of her arc. God. That's why she says that.
And
She's
she's always almost getting raped.
Yes, but if you look at the men doing it, like, they're desperate.
She almost gets raped by the main character.
Not almost. He's like, I want to look at her panties. Oh my god, I saw her panties. Should I touch her boobs? No, I won't do it. Ah! This legitimately happened. Shout out to spoilers for Batum and me ruining it for any people who are actually listening. Batum is not actually about rape. Batum is not.
But Two is an actual good series. Go watch it.
It is a very good series.
Oh my goodness.
I wish it would have a second season, but no.
That's Bones, right? It's Bones, right?
No, it's Madhouse.
Madhouse never does second seasons unless they really, really want to.
Cry.
That's because a lot of Madhouse stuff just, I don't know.
Madhouse stuff is really popular. Everything Madhouse does is really popular, either in the States or in Japan. They just don't feel like doing second seasons. And you know, it's because no one else is going to pick it up after them. Well, some studios probably would, but not a lot of studios would take that chance.
Didn't Madhouse do a second season for... No, never mind.
Did Madhouse do a second season? Wait, never mind.
I thought they did one for Death Note, but I forgot Death Note was just a continuous thing.
Yeah, it's not that long. It's like 35 episodes. You can easily do that week by week.
Yeah.
Though I like to pretend the latter like third that didn't happen.
It's the only studio that I know that can do like 130 like episode series and still have like fantastic animation throughout the whole thing.
That's because they pace themselves with their budget.
But Bones comes closer.
Bones actually does pretty good stuff.
Yeah, it does. They both do Fullmetal Alchemist.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Bones has a steady budget. It's basically most people would consider Bones Madhouse's rival, mainly because Bones does pretty much the same thing, just not as action heavy, but does sequels.
Yeah, I think Madhouse is more the animation is overall better, but I think Bones has more it just does a lot more than Madhouse does.
I think that's just Madhouse saving money though. Because
Probably.
like,
But then they do shit like Avengers anime and stuff.
shh, we don't talk about those. Whether they're good or not, we just don't talk about them. Like, that's just how it should go. God. So, yeah, I think, Kira, have you... Wait, Cowboy Bebop? No, Cowboy Bebop's too episodic. Trigun, maybe.
Trigun?
Trigun's got I just think that if someone tried to do it, they'd do it cheesy. Because Vash is too hard of a character to pull off.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Was it Warner Brothers gonna make a Bleach movie like forever ago?
Oh.
That was the thing.
I don't know. Warner Brothers does a lot of the animated movies. They did the Certain Magical Index animated movie.
They do the Justice League, the DC cinematic universe now, right?
That's because Warner Brothers owns DC.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see.
They need to get their shit together though when it comes to the live action movies.
They're not even that bad. Like they haven't been bad since pre Dark Knight.
What was pre Dark Knight?
Pre Dark Knight stuff. Pre Batman Begins stuff was like the cheesy crap from the
No,
90s.
no. Fucking Green Lantern. That movie's shitty. Holy shit.
People only think it's bad because it's boring.
There are a lot of things bad in that movie. Especially
I've seen it 12 times.
the biggest gripe I have with it though, honestly, is the suits. The CGI suits.
The suit is fine.
No.
The suit is fine. Like, dude, the suit is fine. I think that just may be a CGI fetish thing you have going on there that you just don't like it because it doesn't look a certain way. But the suit is
I
fine.
don't think anybody likes the suit.
I didn't see anything wrong with the suit. The suit was fine. I've never heard anyone complain about the suit ever, besides you just now. So it's not ever anymore.
You don't get around much, do you?
I have tons of friends I talk to in real life and online, and I've never heard anyone complain about the suit. I've heard them complain about the action and the story. I've never heard anyone say anything about the suit. Ever. Like,
That's literally why they make fun of it in fucking Deadpool.
Deadpool makes fun of everything regardless of whether it needs to be made fun of, though.
Yeah, fair point.
Casually continues looking down for stuff that... Have you seen Little Witch Academia?
No.
You should. It's better than My Hero Academia. I mean, it's a good series. It's 2 episodes.
You just started a huge, like, fucking flame war.
It's 2 episodes. One's half an hour, one's 50 minutes. It's done by Studio Trigger.
Studio Trigger? I don't think I'm familiar with them. What series have they done?
Kill la Kill.
Right. Okay. Yep. That time.
They initially worked for I think it was Gainax. Yeah, Gainax. I think they initially worked for Gainax, which is who did Gurren Lagann, which is why Gurren Lagann looks like Kill la Kill, because they left Gainax and did Kill la Kill.
There was another series, I think, another animation studio. Oh, it was the ones who did Date Alive. Like they broke off and then made their own animation studio.
Okay, I don't think Black Lagoon could work for live action just because of how crazy Black Lagoon is, but I'd still want to see it.
Yeah. No. I don't think that would work. Honestly, I already know everybody's gonna want a One Piece movie, but I don't think One Piece is gonna fit well.
Who on earth wants a One Piece movie?
You know, the millions of One Piece fans.
I don't count those as people.
Magi possibly? Nah.
Oh.
maybe High School of the Dead.
No. I got kicked from call, by the way.
That was
it literally said you've been removed from the call, and I was like, is it because I said
Savage?
Oh, please, Hangouts, don't do this to me. I thought we had a thing going on.
I can honestly see a wave of fucking ecchi related movies.
No. I would kill you. Just for the thought.
You never know. It could happen.
I think before I watched Asterix, I'd only seen 2 ecchi... No, I can't even say. I've only seen 1 harem all the way through. Until I watched Asterix. I watched, like, 3. And I decided I'm never doing that again.
Which were?
Okay, so, the ones I liked were, Blade Dance of the Elementalers, What was the other anime I watched? Oh yeah, Absolute Duo. That's because Absolute Duo actually had other relevant male characters. One oh, fun fact: in Absolute Duo there are no female tsunderes. There is a male tsundere though. It's pretty interesting.
Read the live action movie. I can see it now.
Male tsunderes need to be more of a thing in anime. I like male tsunderes. They're really funny. Mainly because they can't get away with some of the stuff the girl tsunderes do, so they do it in a weirder way.
Curious has Death Parade.
Death Parade? I heard it's really good, but I can't see that being live action. I know the concept and the premise. That's too moralsy and episodic, I think, for a movie thing.
Death Parade is like the only Madhouse anime that I discontinue watching.
It's episodic and morals related, and they play games. Like, it's good, supposedly. That's from what I heard. But I just don't think anyone.
What about Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 0 as like a horror movie?
I'm just picturing it with like Chucky graphics.
Because that's basically the anime version of Saw right there.
Let's see, what's a good anime that could be adapted into? Have you ever seen Tawano no Kuan?
No.
It's essentially X-Men, but like it's animated movie series. It's really good. The main character is literally Wolverine, but cooler, and not such of a jerk. But yeah.
If done by the right studio, One Punch Man could be good.
I can't see One Punch Man being.
Can't
Like,
see it.
where would they stop for the first movie? Honestly, because everyone would just be so disappointed. No matter where you stop, it'd be like, why did I watch this? Because the only reason it even looks cool is because it's in an anime and it's in a manga. Try adapting a live-action adaptation of him punching something. First of all, you have to use CGI. Second of all, the masses.
There are things that nobody thinks would work that actually do end up working, though.
Okay, so the masses are going to be like, okay, let's go watch this, some sort of superhero movie. And then they watch and beat everything in one punch. And then they're just completely disappointed.
If you sell it as a parody...
If you saw it as a parody, it'd still probably suck live action, because there's some things you can't get away with, like Saitama wearing a boob shirt. Or Saitama trying to hit the mosquito. Or, there's just so many things you can't get away with that you can get away with in a manga or an anime. There's little quirky things. For example, Saitama's seriousness changing from looking like an idiot. That is something you could never pull off in the live-action universe. Also, try pulling off Speed of Sound Sonic. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see you try.
He's basically be Quicksilver.
No. He's jumping around, throwing his like, watch out for my ninjutsu. I'd like to see an actor try to pull that off.
Yeah. Whoa, it's late. Holy shit, I didn't realize we were talking for that long.
We started late.
Oh, I think we're kind of running out of things to talk about, so should we just end it?
Nice way to tell the fans we're a bunch of... Okay. Hey, guys, this has been Annie Chat, and Mucus has decided that we should end this call.
I will fart in your fucking face.
That's actually terrifying because we live in the same state. What are you, Naruto? Am I Kiba? Is this what this is? Are you calling me a Kiba? Should I be offended? Did he just leave?
Yes.
I
Yes,
think he left
did.
because I called him a Naruto.
So,
Yeah, this has been...
outro for Lucas. Hey, I'm Lucas. I'm actually Naruto. Peace out.
We also had Kira.
I don't know why I did this again, but I came late and
And then
such.
Yes. And I'm me. I'm here to insult everyone and argue and disagree with everyone. And that has been Annie Chat.